Hello, and welcome to today's episode. We are finally back on our grind, and what a first day in level 98 we had. We have gone to 15% EXP on our first day. Our goal was 10%, which made me kind of think we could probably do this in like 6 days or so. Last time I did this grind, I think it took me 8 to 9 days. I think that was about what it took. But I'm gonna push for like 6 to 7 days, see if I can make it. Not to challenge myself or anything, just so we can have more time to do more things this season. So that's kind of gonna be our daily goal. I'll see if I can maintain it. If not, then obviously I'll scale it back to 10%, which was the original daily goal. But yeah, that was a very nice first day. I have prepped an insane amount of maps. This was all full. I had a bunch of maps here as well. So I'm like really prepped. All these are like plus ones as well. Like these are not, but I've been saving all my plus ones just to, you know, have like some leg up on this final level. And just as something that we kind of noticed on our first day grinding in level 98, it seems like maps tend to go between 0.2 to 0.35 per map for level 98 in solo mapping, at least for throne maps, which is a little low. Throne is not the best map for experience. It's just a map that this build can do relatively fast, and I'm very comfortable in thrones, so I'm gonna go with thrones all the way. But sadly they are less effective in my opinion than like a pandemonium map or a possible phlegathon. If you can run sanatoriums, like all these seem to be better, both because they have experience shrines inside them and because the mobs are just better. So they have shrines inside them, and sometimes these are experience shrines, which add to your average EXP. That's just something I noticed compared to our last season solo leveling experience. And I figured I should probably share that for people who want to attempt this at home, and you should try this at home because it's pretty fun, even if it is pretty time consuming. With all that said, let's have a look at our first day in level 98, or our day 10 of this solo leveling grind, and see how we did. We opened the day with our first drop being a unique amulet. And yeah, I mean the first couple of maps weren't actually that exciting. It took us a moment to get started. There is like a visual bug with rare items and crafted items, but yeah, the first amulet is a Saracen's. Sadly we break it. It wasn't the best rolled one. It was actually pretty badly rolled with like minimum ED and like average all res roll. Bit later on, like 2 minutes later, we get a rainbow facet, and again, I don't know how people don't drop like several of these a day. I really do drop normally like 3 or 4 a day. I think that's like pretty normal. We get 4/4 cold, which is actually the number I predicted. Normally I get those wrong, but I was pretty happy about predicting correctly at least the facet, even if it's not a very good facet. I think somebody said they go for like a Vex rune. About 40 minutes later, so quite the leap, we get a Shaco. Slams for free life leech, so not very good Shaco. I've dropped like quite a few, so I wasn't too excited about it. A Barrage drops, and I was hoping for -8 with 2 to Shadow Warrior, but it's -6. We still go ahead and slam it, and it does survive, and it gets free sockets. Not exactly the thing you're looking for Mind Blast, at least. Like I think other people used it for Bee Fury and for other things as well, but not really for Mind Blast. Later on, a Geet event, and it shows us you know, a possible Tyrael. We get the Templars yet again, which is, you know, you can be sad about getting a Templars, so we go ahead and try to slam it, hoping for free sockets or +1 all skills. And it does survive, but it's an MDR slam, so again, not the most exciting slam, not the most exciting item, but still a good item. Still, you know, we're getting more Templars in the bank. Go ahead and slam an Oscoil with attacker takes damage. One of the worst slams for an Oscoil, so definitely a thrown back to the ground. while fighting off a Horizon event. We get 2 unique shields, the Herald of Zakarum and the Lidless Wall. The Lidless rolls 1 skill, the Zakarum rolls 2, but we break it sadly. So nothing out of that, like a shield encounter, but you know, double shield drop, that is something. The second facet for the day drops for us. I believe we called 5 -3 fire about that. Yeah, and I think Switch was with us. 5 -3 fire. We got 5/5 fire, and you know, that's that right there is just like getting like your day's worth of high rune farming. I think the fire ones are super expensive this season. I think they go for like 5 or 6 high runes. And on a solid color too, so pretty nice. First SOJ of the day drops, or first skill ring of the day drops. We drop so many unique rings, so it's always nice to see these skill rings roll around. Go ahead and slam it. Always slam your skill rings. Try to get something cool. This one got 9 vitality, so not the most exciting ones. I let go of these like for pretty cheap normally. Like I don't like holding on to them too much. A unique shadow plate, that is steel carapace drops. You love to see these ethereal rather than just like normal, but sadly this one did not get ethereal. Also, we were just 1 socket short of the best slam, or normally the best slam, which is 3 sockets. So just 2 sockets. Sadly, those don't go for too much. Our first high rune of the day drops from the goblin. He never lets us down. About 2 hours into the grind, he gives us an Ohm rune, which is, yeah, it's very nice. Second possible material, second possible sacred armor, and a veil on the Geeds this time. We knew that we're going to get silks. I called it in the beginning. I'm not going to get another sacred, but it's okay because we already got the Templar, and we got the veil as well, which is nice. So we are going to go ahead and slam it. Has pretty solid rolls with 81 ED, above average by, you know, 1 ED, and high res. Sadly, we did break it, so I guess none of that really mattered. And right after that, we get another Geeds event. We choose to just buy the ring, and the ring is a dwarf star, 6% absorb, so we go ahead and slam it. And it gets vitality, which is not terrible, you know, getting more life on a dwarf star for your decline fights. I think that's okay. I think that's not bad. Another ring drops shortly after. It's a nature's piece. It has 3 max to fire, so I do go ahead and slam it. And it gets 7 to energy. Sadly, not a useful slam at all. Third facet for the day. As I said, these just keep coming for us. I don't have a secret, they just do. And we go ahead and have a look. And here is our -3 fire, 5 skill damage facet that I called earlier. So we knew it was coming, it just came a little bit later. And that's a solid facet. A bunch of people do use 5 skill damage and they don't care about the pierce, so that is pretty good for us. String of Ears drops about 4 hours into the grind, or 3.5 hours into the grind. And it's a 14 PDR, pretty solid roll. Go ahead and slam it, and we slammed it for FCR. I personally didn't think it's that useful. I think if you were gonna go with an FCR PDR belt, you were gonna go with a rare one or with Dungos. So I wasn't too excited about this, from being honest. But yeah, we just we moved on. I was checking a little bit to see if it's valuable or not. Over here we get the least exciting guide of all time. Not of all time, but pretty unexciting guides. With a couple of clubs, a possible flame bellow, a possible water walk, and a possible leviathan. And I ended up just skipping on this one. We're getting so many of them, so I wasn't like I wasn't impressed with his wares. Not even a single sacred armor option. A GA drops, pretty nice rolls on the GA, but sadly they break. I really like GA as an armor. I think it's a very underutilized one. It's used mostly for bossing, obviously, so obviously a lot of people don't boss, but even for bossing, I think it's underutilized. Not a lot of people really experiment with it. In the meantime, we slam a Dwarf Star with MDR, giving it 21 MDR. It's not bad. It's okay. A very nice Dango drops. We get 15 PDR and 38 Vitality on it with a jewel that was almost very good. We slammed the Dango, it does survive, but with a single res slam, which is very disappointing for such a nice Dango. Pair of Mage Fists, slams for Deadly Strike. I was just hoping for an FCR slam. And we also get Gargoyle's Bite with an okay roll, 3 skills and minus 11, but ends up getting nothing that we care about. So away it goes. And another unique ring. And it's a very nicely rolled Ravenfrost 246 with 19 dexterity. Sadly slams for energy. Yeah, I mean, a nice Ravenfrost is always good. It's always useful, especially for mappers. Over here at Geeds, we get a Noscoil and a Minotaurs. So the Minotaur is not what we wanted, but the Noscoil is exactly what we wanted. It slams faster run walk. I've already sold one of those for like a high run before. So I'm pretty happy with this one. It's like a solid slam for sure. Indio drops us a Snow Clash while also killing our Mercenary. Those Hydras are really annoying. After doing like hundreds of Thrones at this point, like, wow, I really can't stand these Hydras. Yeah, we slam Cold Res, which is kind of like a sad slam. The Snow Clash also rolled bad on the Cold Res, so it looks like it didn't even get any slam. It just looks like an okay rolled Snow Clash. So yeah, a little bit annoying there. Get a Demon Machine with pretty low rolls on the damage. Slams man after each kill, so goes back to the ground. And shortly after, Goblin event hits again. You know, the Goblin, the best event of this season, gives us a low rune. So a low and an Ohm rune, both from the Goblin. Yeah, really, really nice overall. And another GA drops for us. Another well-rolled GA. Slams Magic Find. You know, Magic Find doesn't really matter because it's a bossing armor. So we go ahead and let it go as well. The slams you're really looking for are either free sockets, max life, or PDR sometimes. Old skills, you know, these are what you're looking for. Another GA. We had like 3 GAs that day. Pretty crazy. Normally you don't really see that armor too often. That one slammed enhanced defense, so again, back to the ground with it. And over here, when we're already 13.6% into the grind, we drop a Chamrune and the Hellslayer. The Hellslayer breaks, but honestly, we got a Chamrune, so we're obviously very happy. And after that Chamrune, I can't say there was anything too exciting. Nothing I really felt like sharing as a drop. We got a bunch of charms that day. We actually, I normally don't pick up that many charms. We actually found quite a few interesting charms. Where are they? Yeah, over here we found like 2 faster run walk max damage charms, which are pretty good for especially Amazons and the Barbarians. And we got this 5 FHR 11 Fire Res. I just didn't remember the timestamp of when we actually got it. The Saj we got a second Saj as well, but it slammed Lightning Res and it made me sad. And we got this Mangsong. I don't know where exactly was it, but we did get like an ethereal Mangsong, a lot of style points, and slam it for 5. So we're off but 1 socket. So yeah, I couldn't find it in the VOD, but it did happen. So I guess we got this going for us. We'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and sell all these. And see what we can make of it. But overall, this was like a solid day in terms of like what we gained. I'm pretty sure I could make like easily like 12 to 15 high runes off that day. So, you know, always very nice to make like a nice pack of runes out of your grind. With that in mind, we're gonna go into day number 2 of level 98, or day 11, whatever you want to call it, with a bunch of these maps in mind. I'm gonna be making a few more because I think given like we're making like 0.2 to 0.35 per map, even with events, it seems like we're gonna need like a total of 300 maps. On that day, we did a total of 38 maps. Actually, last time that we were doing this challenge, I was told I should count up all the events that we're doing because all of our maps are catalyst sharded. And I thought that was actually kind of true. I should keep track of the events. And on day number 1, we got 10 goblins, 4 horizons, 7 geeds, 8 mends, 3 wanderer events or like wallstone shard events, and 6 key events, which means we did 38 maps and we had 4 extra maps from Horizon, so a total of 42 maps total. So yeah, a pretty interesting spread. A lot of goblins, geeds and Mendelins kind of in the middle, and keys, I guess, and not that many Wonder and Horizon events, which I'm not gonna complain about. Honestly, I don't mind that much. Like, obviously, we want as many Mend events as we can for the experience, and Goblin events. I mean, they slow down the grind, but they give you high runes, so now I can't be too mad about them. And they give us a lot of crafting materials, and whenever we are done with the grind, we're gonna do insane craft sessions because we really do have way too many of those. Like you can see, we have like probably close to thousands, right, of gems, of several of them at this point. We have like insane amount of skulls. We're gonna be doing like a reroll session as well for jewels and for diadems. I think I've been saving them somewhere here. Yeah, diadems. So it'll be really fun, hopefully. Maybe we find something really cool. And yeah, that's kind of the goal, I guess. Doing cool stuff and finding cool shit. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video or the next stream, you know? Have a good whatever you're having. And yeah, bye.